Friendos, welcome back to Dergy be Playin Persona 5 Royal. We now finally have, and it's a finally as much as it is a, we now begrudgingly have a kitty to tell us when to go to bed every night. And he's gonna start doing that starting today. I'm pretty damn sure. Hello, Morgana. I'm all for teaching you how to make infiltration tools, but you really need to clean your room first. Yeah, I get that a lot, but I still don't clean it. Shrug? No, that's kind of a joke. I used to be like that. I still clean less than I feel like I should, but I've gotten a little better at it. I'll give myself that much credit, for sure. Because, you know, it's true.
Oh. And
deciding that your past self and the worst parts of your past self are still a thing when they're not actually still a thing, it's just... It's an interesting human nature thing I feel like a lot of people do, you know? And a lot of people end up, without meaning to, of course, overselling their more negative traits in a way that just kind of makes everyone see them in a worse light and just drags them down and makes them feel weh in like a bad way. Because weh can mean any emotion, but in that sense, you know, as the Durganese professor that I am, having invented the word weh, it means basically, oh boy, bad times, man. Huggle. That's basically what that means. Anywho, friends, let's go to bed.
Well then.
Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. Keep it together, alright? I'll try, but oh boy, is it probably difficult for Akira to do so right now. I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. It's the stress of Kamoshida's threat weighing on me. Not quite. It's a kitty cat. Get used to it. But it makes sense that in his dream it would feel that. Like, that's what it is, and it would probably be interpreted that way. Because dreams are interesting that way. There's a lot of really good psychological stuff in this game, and there's a lot of things you can take from games like this and, you know, apply to your life if you really wish to change and be a better person. And these games, and video games have an interesting way of you know, really connecting with you that I think no other medium can really achieve in the same way games can because of their sheer interactivity and how they're designed to draw you in ways that other art cannot do. And yes, games are art to me. I mean, barring the fact that there are many art forms contained within games, from, of course, visual arts, to music, to sound design, to acting and voice acting, you know, to UI design and general graphic design. There's so much that goes into making a game that is classified as art, but video games are not considered art just because they're interactive. That's bullshit to me. There's so much that's artistic about games. Look at this fucking game and how much style it uses. I'm sorry. Like, I can't get over that I heard that once. That fine arts people don't fucking think that games qualify as art. They literally have art forms that I think would qualify as art to them in them. Come on, people. Hey. I tried to do a paper I had to do a paper when I took a writing class in college, when I took a little bit of community college, and this is where this rant of mine that just happened came from, because basically there were a few different types of essays we could make, and all I remember is one of them was called an arts review, and one of them was something else. I forget what it was called, but it was basically for reviewing media that isn't art. So I wanted to review a game. In this case, it was the game Dishonored, which had actually come out not too long ago at that point. Don't quote me. Actually, maybe it was a little... I don't remember when exactly this was. It was a good few years ago when I was still deluding myself that college and a normal working life was for me. But anyway, yeah, the corporate world ain't for me there. So I'm trying to make a living on my own right now. Maybe in the future I'll be better suited to it and find a place among normal society, but I think normal society would have to change a little bit. And I have full faith that it will do so enough in my lifetime, and that I'll find myself enough in my lifetime to find a place among the public, but at the moment, the internet's the best place for me. That's what I'm trying to do here with this video and some other, with this YouTube channel and Twitch and some other things. But anywho. But yeah, one of the, but basically going back to my, what sparked that rant earlier, basically my professor argued that I shouldn't do an arts review, because games are art, they're, and there's art forms contained within. And he was like, oh yeah, you can put that in this other type, yeah, you can talk about that stuff. You have categories for your other type review that isn't an arts review. I remember what it was called, of course. And I'm just like, but games are art, man. And games are the absolute pinnacle of media to me. Because games do a lot of special things for me that no other art form could hope to accomplish. But I still enjoy music and visual art. I think it's very human to enjoy those things. But games held a very special place in my being, and they're simultaneously art to, emotionally connect with, as well as, a very important hobby, and source of everything from confidence to inspiration to flow to creativity to therapy to just, a distraction from my woes for a moment or two, and just generally just so much passion, Games are all of those things to me. Games are all of those things to me more than any other type of media could ever be, I do feel. And so it kind of makes me go, when people say that games are art, man. Anyway, moving on. While we're riding the train, we've got some downtime. I wonder if we could put it to good use. I bet we could. But we need bookles first. I don't think we can buy books yet unless I just completely spaced on the opportunity. But we'll be able to buy those soon, and I will grab them soon. Start reading books on those rides. And I'll probably save them for the rides and use my time for other things mainly, unless I really don't. Would be a better use of my time. By the way, I'm not going to try to go max social links. I never do that. Because, I don't know, I'd rather just play the game how I want, focus on who and what I want to focus on, and, both for strategic purposes and also just because that's what I want to focus on. And this game, more than any other Persona game, you can do that very easily with, and it's fine. In Persona 3 and 4, you can screw yourself over a lot easier that way, and I haven't played 1 and 2, but it's probably more so in that direction. In fact, I don't really know if social links and stuff really work the same way, or if they're even included in 1 and 2. That's how little I know about 1 and 2. I mean, I've done some looking into them, and I've watched, some videos on them, but I just, I don't remember much from them. All I know is they are very interesting games, and I definitely want to play through them someday. And they have their own thematic things, and they are quite different from these, and that's most of what I really can remember off the top of my head, frankly. Other than just how the game looks and how interesting it plays, and that it's brutal because it's an Atlas game, especially an older Atlas game. Because now Atlas is starting to jump on the bandwagon of easing up on difficulty, which, let's be honest here, I'm autistic. I'm literally naturally worse at games than most people are going to be. And it's just a built-in thing in my head, So, whilst I can slowly build skills that help me be better at games more of the time, I progress slower, I learn slower than a lot of people in this light, so it's good that I have, these games that other people would say are dumbed down difficulty-wise. Anyway, I'm just one of those that are very glad that games are going in that direction, and there's still the hardcore games and modes for those people that that are looking for that, but the general more accessibility in gaming as a medium and as an industry is extremely important, in my opinion, to continue harping on it. Something that I'm very, very glad is continually being built into more and more franchises and genres, and just becoming one of the standards for game development is accessibility. I'm very, very glad for that. Anyway, what's wrong? You don't look so good. I haven't been feeling well lately. My head's all foggy and I have no energy. Oh shit, it's the Persona 3 despair disease is something entirely different from Danganronpa 2 specifically. It's apathy syndrome. But no, it's not that. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, Persona 3, another game I want to play one day on this channel. I will. Persona 3 Portable specific. There's a lot I like about that one. I'm going to be playing the female character, because she's a redhead, and I love redheads, and I love female characters. I love playing female main characters, always, when I get a chance. It's just always like, yes, give me. Anyway, I've tried every drug at the pharmacy, but nothing works. Do I have some new virus?
Well, that's not good.
Is this the onset of psychotic breakdown? What should I do? Am I going to die? Oh, shit. Aw. Come down. Let's go to the clinic. Come on. Aw, I'm sure the doctor can prescribe something to fix you right up.
I see.
Doctors have the best medicine, huh? Oh yeah, that's right. This is what leads us to be like, oh hey, we could go visit that freaking hot gothic chick. And in my headcanon, Akira's like, oh yeah, that chick that was a really, really hot woman that was at Sojiro's cafe that one night. God, yes, I'm gonna go see her just to ogle at her more, because holy fucking shit. Also, I'd like to get to know her better, you know what I mean? But, he'll have a change of heart on that soon. His crush will go straight to Makoto pretty soon here. But, I love Takemi, and I've romanced her before, and goddamn, I would love to have some fun with someone like Takemi in real life. She's fucking gorgeous, man, and I love her edgy look, and just her attitude, and her arc is very interesting. I definitely her personality and, you know, her eccentricities and what she focuses on, I don't think they're good, but she definitely is a good person at heart a lot of the time. And we really start to see that, you know, towards the end of her confidant, and I'm hyped to get there. Anywho, friends, let's move on. I've done enough rambling for 14 minutes now, and not enough gameplay, and so let's go. Well, honestly, I would rather be like, hell yeah, but it's not an option, you know, as I just said. But we're playing Akira here. Akira's really his own man. He just has his own boy, in this case. He's only like 16, right? So, yeah. Not a man quite yet, in any sort of legal term. Unless, I don't know, what is the age there over Japan that you're considered an adult? I feel like it is younger. Let me know, friends. I don't really remember. But I'm pretty sure I heard something about that somewhere, but I might be thinking of something else like the drinking age or something. Because I'm pretty sure it's like 16 over there? Or 18, or... It's lower in most places than the United States, which is interesting to me. Because it's 21 in most states over here, but a few states have it at 18 or so. But anyway... Anywho, I said I'd stop rambling. Let's pick one of these and go on. Let's do the so what, I guess. Even though, I don't know. It feels like the one that I'm least about picking, even though I really would rather not seem like I don't care about seeing Takemi again, because holy damn do I. I'd nice to have some strong medicine to use in the palace. Let's get some drugs, man.
Morning.
Some nice, strong drugs, man. Sup, Ryuji? Going to school? Let's head to school together. I mean, it's right there, but whatever. Okay, I'm guessing what he's meaning is, why are you just kind of standing here around basically the courtyard. Or the path straight to school, I suppose. One of those. Hey, we're meeting up at the hideout after school, right? Don't text now, we're in class. Whoa, you mean you're actually listening to all this crap? Yeah, but none of it's really sticking today. Beautiful. It's interesting how On's even trying to be a diligent student right now. In her situation, and also knowing how anti-study she ends up being for a lot of the game, I'm kind of surprised she's even trying to listen. No, right? Anyways, hideout after school. Where exactly is this hideout at the school roof? Wait, we can still go up there? Yeah, I'll let you in. Well, I'll be waiting. Just come up when school's over. Gotcha! I'm gonna find you if you're late.
Hey, are you listening?
Ah, fuck. Teacher caught me on my phone. The age-old woe of a high school student. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you, motherfucker? I feel a murderous intent! Ah, fuck! Ow. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Hit him right in the forehead. I'm an asshole. That's what you get for daydreaming. By the way, if you forgot, let that be a reminder. I'm an asshole. A really big motherfucking asshole. I'm the Muraoka of this game. Anyone who played P4 would probably get what I mean. Although, I mean, he's just Muraoka in the hard-ass sense. I don't know about the rest of them. But yeah. It's these days of no respect for their elders. Actually, I would say that especially my Akira certainly does actually have respect for elders. And I, as a person, as, you know, a mid-20s man in real life, also have quite a bit of respect for my elders. I would certainly say. And I wear that badge with honor, as it were. Good grief. Looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that motherfucker. Not sure why I said motherfucker, except for, I guess, saying motherfucker is so fucking fun. I just fucking like saying
Looks
fuck
like
all
we're
the
all
fucking
here.
time. Fuckity fuck. Looks like we're all here. Yep.
Okay, let's get going.
Alrighty.
Hold on, it's still too early for us to head to the palace.
But why? Don't we just gotta steal that treasure thing?
Don't underestimate the dangers of that place. We need to prepare.
Ain't that persona shit we got enough to deal with it?
Yeah, you won't think that once we start getting deeper in Ryuji. We certainly need to prepare. This is basically the tutorial of make sure you're prepared before you go in there, cause oh boy, you're gonna need it.
That's exactly what I mean when I say don't underestimate it. You'll die if you mess up in there. So again, we need to prepare before we head in.
But how exactly are we supposed to do that?
I'm glad you asked, Lady Ann. First, we'll need to find better equipment for all of you.
Before we really get going with this episode here, I just want to say, this voice acting, man, kudos. I will be continuing to praise the voice acting throughout this game, because Atlas's localization team for English, for English localizations, it's just spot on always, without fail. At least for these bigger boys, of course. Especially recently. I don't know about earlier Atlas games for sure. There was a bit more wonkiness there, but for recently, like P4 onwards, just gold shit. Especially Golden. I'm pretty sure in Golden, the original voice actors were changed out some. There's, I think, some more lines. And Golden's the only version of P4 I've finished, and yeah, so, but anyway.
You talking about weapons? Oh, I know a kick-ass place.
In that case, you can handle that side of things. The only other thing would be stocking up on medicine. Fatigue is unavoidable in a palace.
And where can we get medicine?
Don't worry, I know just the place. I hope you look forward to it, Lady Ann.
Yeah, it's a place with a hot gothic chick, and that's, I promise, not the reason we're going. It's totally the reason Akira's going. Alright.
Now then, he and I have some business in Yongen, so let's head off for today.
Are you literally supposed to have forgotten? See, like, if I had an option to be like, hell yeah, time to see hot gothic chick, I would do it. I'm kind of mad that there's no option that even shows any interest at all. Because I'd be interested. Because the moment I would lay eyes on someone like Takemi, I'd be like, oh. Anyway. Sorry about my dick spilling out through my mouth.
Can I talk?
Happens a lot. I'm a horny Durgan. Yeah, I remember.
Actually,
Just realized something. She's the kind of doctor who gets sketchy rumors like that. Maybe she'll help us out. She's somewhere in the neighborhood, right? Take me to her. And I'd like to take her, but that's, not doing that this playthrough. I already did it in one of my past ones. I'm gonna be taking the code out this playthrough. I love it, man. Doo-da-doo. Your voice is so quiet, Sonny. You're mumbling. Are all the kids like that these days? I hear ya, but just keep that. I can hear ya, but just keep that in mind. And yeah, see, I've also had that problem, but I've also had another problem with being too loud. It just kind of fluctuates, depending on oftentimes my mood and how comfortable I feel around a given person or in a given place or what have you, or given people. So what was that about kindergarten? I didn't say anything about kindergarten.
I'll just add this.
I'll be going now. Do-da-do. Do-da-do. Yep, that's right. Just gotta go over here. And... actually, let's go ahead and talk to people on the way, because I feel like I rushed a little bit towards the beginning too much. Too much rushy dirty. Your voice is so quiet. Oh, hold on. I've talked to this man. Okay. We didn't talk to this lady. Hello, talkative woman. I've heard of her. You should steer clear of private physicians. Larger hospitals are much better because they've got so many more talented doctors. The doctor I go to works at a major hospital. He's very good, or at least he feels reliable. It's okay. Takemi's more than good enough because she's fucking hot. I mean, for medical reasons. Yeah, definitely the reason I'm going here. What? Oh, Takemi Medical Clinic? It's right in front of you. I'm tempted to go myself because, god damn, the doctor's a hot piece of ass, but those rumors. Yeah, I feel you. I wish I had the guts to go in like you, because, god damn, I'd like to go in her. Sorry. I'm sorry, my dick just keeps talking for me. God damn. Calm down, dirty penis, please.
this is the clinic that the chief mentioned. Now, how can we get them to give us some medicine?
Guess we'll have to make something up.
That's the only choice we have.
Yep.
We'll just have to go for it. All right, let's step inside.
Hello there, hot goth doctor.
Well,
Is this your first visit? By the way, I've heard people complain about the new voice actors for Takemi. All I know is she sounds perfect to me, and I forgot what the original sounded like, so I don't know. She does a good enough yes. She does a good enough jogging around the block job of being Takemi, and I am O. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I love her name here. I've always liked the persona thing that I also notice everywhere in Golden, where when you first meet someone or a persona, or an enemy in it's like NPCs, and it's also enemies in dungeons. They'll have this name that encompasses what the person is about, or what the core of their character is, or in Persona's case is just, a lot of what's behind their name as far as myth-wise and everything like that. And I always find that these choices of these, placeholder names before you learn the actual name of the person or demon or whatever in these games, I always find them rather poetic and fun to sort of dissect and just, good word usage, and I'm always a fan of that shit. Hell yeah. Alright. Blah. Well, whatever. So what are you here for today? Drugs. Can I just say drugs? No, I can't. I have a chronic disease called I really want in your pit. Can I just, have sex with you, right now? Can I? My body feels lethargic. It's in need of some energizing from a hot goth lady having sex with it. I've been having nightmares about hot goth ladies not having sex with me. Can you please fix them by having sex with me? I'm sorry. I'm holy waifu Batman. That's all I gotta say anymore. I said it's all I gotta say anymore, but let's be honest here. Every time I go in here for any reason, I'm just going to be drooling all over her again because goddamn. Anyway, every time I get a text from her, and oh boy, and a call, and oh man. Anyway, alright, so, what actually seems the most, believable here? My body feels lethargic, I guess,
Please head to the exam room.
Alright. I ended up skipping just because I kind of want to get a move on.
In a case like yours, it's usually just due to stress.
Yeah, see, her voice actress is fine. I always like women that sound like she does. It's hard to explain what I mean by that.
I'm gonna prescribe you some pain relievers, okay?
In fact, I'm pretty sure that I actually... Words and things and penises and vages.
Actually, I still need to restock those. So let's go with sleeping pills instead. Sleep is the best medicine anyway.
And here's where the rumors come from. Oh boy.
Which type of pill do you want?
Whichever, I guess. I'll just kind of let myself skip through this some more, because this whole convo is just... It's just still kind of to me. Are they true?
I guess well...
I mean, I'm gonna give you money, and I'm also gonna work for you, and be... whoops, I didn't... I forgot which one I
nice that
chose.
you're so quick
well.
on the uptake.
Aw.
Saves me the hassle.
Oh, boy.
You're a pretty weird kid, you know? I wonder what you're going to use the medicine for.
Oh, staying alive in palaces, staying alive in places that I sneak into that are the cognition of other people's minds. Oh, don't worry, I'm not already doing drugs. Don't worry, I promise I'm not already doing drugs. I'm about to be, though. Hehehe, thanks. Anyway,
Well, as long as
you give me money, then I'll be good to give you medicine, is basically what she said, and what her feel seems to be. Yeah, and she was just ready to just give me any old thing to get me to give her business, I guess. I don't know, man. Definitely a super sketch doctor photo show. In fact, hell, I bet in actual Japan her medical license would have been gone a long time ago. It's probably just a parody thing, I would imagine, just how she is as a doctor. And just how not doctory she is, for lack of a better word.
Okay, which one?
Do. I'll just buy a good few just regular old recovers for now. 3 of them for now. Just to make sure I have some healing for continuing to push through dungeons some more. and I'm gonna try to not spend the fuck out of my money like I always used to do early on in RPGs, and still tend to do in my first playthroughs and such. A little bit
Take
more
care.
than I'd like to. Good luck with that. Oh, yep, and yep. Dude being sketch and
Man.
trying to pull a fast one on her, and don't want to listen to that right now either. Jeez, I almost caught us. You should use that
Yes.
too. Yes, indeed. So, you're not sort of messing with the model guns. It's in Shibuya. I can go with you if you want. Sounds good. Let's do it, man. Yeah, and again, I just kind of want to get a move on, so a lot of times I will be skipping text. There's a lot to read, and I feel like as a writer I shouldn't be skipping so much text, but I'm just kind of trying to get a move on here. Once we're prepared, let's take on the palace. That's where the real fun starts, got it? Alrighty.
I should write something.
Do da do da do da do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oofle. Do 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 do.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Oh!
Alright, frienderinos, I will leave this here for now. So, like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Have goodness, friends.